Welcome back to the WL Costa Properties YouTube channel. Today I'm joined by a very special guest. You're going to have a quick introduction to Lynsey, our wonderful client engagement manager here at WL Costa Properties. Lynsey is going to dive into her role and sharing a little bit more detail about her with you, so stay tuned until the end. Lynsey.
Great, thanks, Sandra.
Nice to have you here.
It's so lovely to be here. Thank you. It's great to be reunited. It's great.
And we're here in our studio, in our office, in Arroyo de la Miel in Benalmádena, and today we're going to be talking all about you. How do you feel about that?
I'm really excited. It's a great opportunity. I'm delighted to be starting here as the new client engagement manager at WL Costa Properties. I've been here in Benalmádena for just over 6 years, and to be honest, yes, I can't imagine being anywhere else. I really am living the dream to be back in the opportunity of working with Sandra and also taking the opportunity to work here at WL Costa Properties. So I'm super excited.
Amazing. So before we go into your role and where our lovely clients are going to meet you over the next few weeks, tell those watching, what do you love most about Benalmádena?
It's such a great place to live. Fantastic sea views, the people, the relaxed vibe, and there is always something going on.
It's true.
It never seems to sleep, and it's got the perfect mix of Spanish charm, international flair, and everything you need really is right on your doorstep, whether that be from a healthcare perspective, from the schools, if you're a young family, from entertainment to great restaurants. It really has a one-stop for everything.
Yeah, it does have something for everyone. I totally agree with you. And there is always something going on. But I'm curious about your perspective as an expat moving over to Benalmádena. I know at the time when we first met 6 years ago, you didn't speak Spanish. How did you find that integration? Did you find it easy to settle in the area when you first moved over without having the lingo?
It was initially a challenge.
Okay.
However, my engagement with you, Sandra, made my journey so much more easier. I try to learn Spanish. I'm trying. Having said I've been here 6 years, I'm probably at a basic level, but that didn't hinder me in any way. The people out here, the locals are accommodating. And most of your locations, your banks, your hospitals, your doctors, all have the capability of speaking English. Settling here, finding a home here really was an easy step.
Amazing. And I know you're no stranger to traveling abroad and integrating into international environments. I know you've lived in Barcelona before you came down to the Costa del Sol, and you've also lived in South Africa as well as the UK. When you compare your experience in Benalmádena versus cosmopolitan cities like Barcelona, what stood out for you down here?
I think stood out for me down here was the ease I could settle into a feeling like I was at home and that I wasn't abroad. South Africa was a beautiful country, but didn't have the local networking, the feel of being home. I always referred to England as my home, despite being in a foreign country, whereas here, I very quickly got into Spain is my home. And it felt like a home, even though my family are back in the UK. It was very easy with the networking and the facilities. And everywhere I went, whether it was the bank or whether it was the hospital, to feel like I wasn't a foreigner. So it was very easy here in Benalmádena and Costa del Sol to settle down and feel I can call it my home. Not a dream, but a reality.
Yeah, and Benalmádena is great like that because it does, even though it's very cosmopolitan, it has many different parts where you can purchase a property and you can reside and live. There is something for everyone, but it does feel like a cozy town.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a warm fuzzy feeling, I like to say. Wherever you go, there is a welcome. It's not, oh, this is a tourist, and when you get to visit places, it's surprisingly how many people remember who you are. So you're never a stranger after that first visit, which I think is completely different from any of the other locations and the areas that I've had the opportunity to work in. So this really, for me, is home.
It's home. So there you have it. She's still calling it home. You're still amazing. So it is. I totally agree with you. It's a great place to live. We know that. But tell us a little bit more about you. So I know you because we go way back. I know about your career, but you've had an amazing career before joining us here at WL Costa Properties. I guess it's a first for you in the real estate space, but you are definitely an advocate when it comes to customer service. So tell those watching a little bit about your diverse career.
Oh, diverse, absolutely. I've been so fortunate with my career, always based in a customer service. My passion is my people, and my passion is wanting to help others, which I feel for here, I'm an ideal fit for this role, because building relationships with you, prospective buyers, solving problems, nothing is too big or too small. But I've had the pleasure of working in the Caribbean, helping people book dream holidays. I've worked in Durban, South Africa for 10 years. I actually had 2 trips to South Africa. I split the time there, where again, I was working with claims, with insurance claims, where people, particularly from Australia, they were our clients, that unfortunately were going through bad storms, which I can actually say, hand on heart, doesn't happen very much here in Spain. So again, that's a big push in terms of the weather, because you very rarely have any sort of freak storms. So again, I was helping people that were in an emotional state, where you have to have that empathy with the people. They've got big changes in their lives. And that's where I think coming here and supporting at WL Costa Properties is ideal, because you're going through a life-changing moment. It's very emotional. And we want to be here, and my role here is to be your first point of contact. So I'm here to help answer any questions that you may have, and help to find you that dream property and get you on the way and engage with us here at WL Costa Properties.
And also matching you with the right agent, so the right member of our sales team.
Correct,
WL, because everybody's different, aren't they? And we have our different team members, and you are really that first point of contact, deciding, I think they're going to be a good personality fit to work together. Because that's super important, because this is a partnership.
It is,
And it's really important that you feel that chemistry with whoever you're going to work with. But just to take a step back, I wrote down the words emotional state. I love that you've said that, actually, because buying a property abroad comes with many emotions. Okay, there's the joy, there's the excitement, there's also fear, there's anxiety, there's worry. There's nostalgia if you're selling a family home and upping sticks and coming over completely. There is so many emotions that go into your suitcase when it comes to making that move to purchase your property abroad. And I think as human beings, it's very important that we take time to acknowledge that. How do you relate to that?
I agree. It's a big step. And there's so many people that I speak to day to day that are, I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure. And they have so many questions. And there is that unknown element. But the positive is that we're here to help. So whether you're at the start, whether you're in the middle, or whether you're just not sure, reach out to us. We've got some great resources available here for you. I'm here to do your initial fact finding, to see what it is you're looking for, match you with the right sales contact here, and make that journey as painful as possible. So however big or small the question, however silly or stupid you may think it may be, reach out and speak with us, and we're here to help. And it is a difficult time, but it's also incredibly exciting. And incredibly rewarding.
100%.
Whether it's a quick sale or whether you're going through the whole process for the first time, you are in very safe hands.
100%.
And we're here to help you with any questions or any queries that you've got along the way.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. But the thing is, you mentioned the words there, resources, and I know I'm biased, but I really feel that's what sets us apart from others, because we know the emotions that people go through, and we've tried to spend so much time to preempt what those emotions and challenges are. And Lynsey talks about the resources that we have built for you, and they're all available for you on our website, be it our podcast, our YouTube channel where you're watching us today, or our various different online resources, from our budget calculator to help you organize your finances, to our buyer's guide, to our ultimate checklist, which essentially maps out your roadmap for your move for you. We're trying to preempt what you need so that you're prepared. So if that sounds interesting for you and you feel like you need a little bit of help to organize your thoughts, head over to our website, www.wlcostaproperties.net. Pop over to the resources section, and I guarantee you will find some sort of resource there for you that's going to be there to support you, regardless of what stage of your property search that you're at. it is never too early to reach out to us. It's never too early to start.
Absolutely. And the thing is, it is an invaluable resource that is available at the click of a button.
Absolutely.
When I was in South Africa and I had to buy my property there, it was a minefield. It was horrendous. This isn't for me. This isn't going to work. You have so many questions. I've already, obviously being new on board here, I've downloaded the buyer's guide. I've watched a lot of the podcasts, and my initial reaction is, wow. If I would have known this when I was 10 years ago, then I would have easily have found property. It makes the process so, as I say, so personal, so warm, and there isn't any question that isn't covered.
Yeah.
And if there is, and you find something, reach out to us and let us know. We'd be more than happy to help. But the resources are tremendous. If I would have, as I say, had these 10 years ago, I might still be in South Africa, but I hope not, because I'm living the dream here in Spain, to be honest. But it really is, and it's available for free.
Yeah, exactly. We're here to help. That's really rooted to the values of our business. We want to support.
Help. Yeah.
And that hopefully comes across in the different touch points in which people can work with us. So you've mentioned you're recently on board with the team, and we're delighted to have you here. I'm very pleased to have your customer experience background in our team, because I know the value that you can bring to supporting our customers identify the right property for them here in Benalmádena and on the Costa del Sol. From your fresh eyes perspective, new into HQ, new into the business here, what, I guess, do you enjoy the most about being part of this team?
Being part of the team, it's the people. They're so supportive and absolutely professional touch. When I walked into the office, it was like a wow. Not just a wow in terms of the atmosphere and the decor, but the actual welcome. It was a warm welcome. It was great, completely client and customer orientated. And the one thing I said about this is that my vision is to help people build their dream. And one of the first things you see when you come in here is that almost exact statement to say, we want to help you fulfill your dreams and make that perfect journey. And every day I've been here, now it's a couple of weeks, my confidence is growing, and I already feel well informed about what a prospective customer's journey is. And I can feel that experience. When you look at the reviews, they're all outstanding and 5-star. So to have that warm fuzziness along with the supportiveness and the professionalism of the team and the team themselves, because I'm like you, prospective people that are new into the business. Yes, I have extensive customer service background, but what I've learned already and the things I've seen, it is a complete wow factor and guaranteed to ensure you will be in safe hands with the team.
Absolutely, absolutely. So for those watching now and they're intrigued to learn a little bit more about your role and when they will come in contact with you, tell us a little bit about that. So when will people hear from you or potentially be in touch with you?
Yeah, so I will be your first point of contact. So whether that is through our various websites such as Idealista, Habitat, you make your property inquiry, I will reach back out to you to see what it is you're looking for, arrange a viewing for you. And whether it's through social media or through email, or as I said, our website, I'm here to firstly say hello, welcome, how are you? Get to know a little bit about you, answer any of your initial questions, any concerns that you may have, and just to get the ball rolling and start your journey, take that first step on the road, and hopefully that everything will run smoothly. And just to give you that personal touch. So whether it's something non-property related that you might have a question on, I'll be here to help.
What I also really like about your role is like our sales consultants are incredible. They have so much experience. But sometimes I feel that a process of purchasing a property in another country needs another stakeholder. So it needs somebody observing the relationship from an umbrella perspective.
Absolutely.
Just to sit on the outside, because obviously sales consultants, their role is to get the property that you are dreaming of, your dream property, getting that transaction across the line.
Yeah.
But actually, you might need something else if you're relocating, okay, or buying your holiday home abroad. You may need a different type of conversation, and I think that's where your role fits in nicely, really, as that. We're going back to that word emotional again, that kind of emotional support as they're going through the process with us, which I think is really nice. And again, I think it ties into our values as a business. We're here to support, we're here to help. We know that we're all human beings at the end of the day, and we understand what is involved in what they're trying to do. So I think it's amazing. We're really pleased to have you on board, Lynsey. So as Lynsey mentioned, she's the first point of contact that you will probably be in touch with if you're reaching out to WL Costa Properties at the moment. And as I mentioned earlier, it is never too early to get in touch with us. So if buying your dream property in Benalmádena or on the Costa del Sol is well and truly fixed on your vision board for 2025, 2026, 2027 or beyond, reach out, say hello. We're here to support.
Absolutely.
It's never too soon. We hope you've enjoyed our introduction to Lynsey. Thank you for watching, and remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more just like this one. Cheerio!
Cheerio!